Do the Bob Dylan phone.
Bob Dylan's phone on vibrate? Y'all ready for this?
Hi, we're the cast of SNL.
And today we're testing how well we know each other for Vanity Fair. What job was I fired from and later rehired by? Bonus, why was I fired?
Ooh. Okay.
Definitely racially insensitive comments.
How old were you?
I was 16.
Oh, restaurant bad attitude?
I'm thinking host stand with a bullet.
I'm thinking
host stand,
that
people walk up and you give them an evil eye.
I feel like I know this, actually.
Was Brandy Melville a brand when she was in high school?
No, but obviously I would have worked there.
Of course you would have worked.
American Apparel?
American Apparel.
Maybe it's retail.
Yeah,
No, I was fired as a camp counselor.
For hitting on the campers?
No, I pantsed a boy. He would lift my shirt all the time. It was a different time. Like he would be like, "Hey, can I have a hug?" And I'd go to hug him, and then he'd like lift my shirt like a dick. And then I was like, "I'm gonna get back at you." And so we were on a hike, and I was like, "Hey, Ollie, go look over there. It's a hawk." And he looked. And then I yanked his pants down, and then I was fired. Why was I featured on The Late Show as a teen?
Bird calling.
Oh.
Bird calling.
Really?
It was the peafowl.
A peafowl.
I can't believe
Can you do
I
it
don't
for us
know
now?
that.
Yeah, it was like, and then my friend went, The town I grew up in had this like long-standing weird tradition where the teenagers would do a bird call, and then the top 3 would go on David Letterman.
I'm done with this Berkeley mess. Like every time you tell us another Berkeley childhood story, I'm like, what the hell? You grew up in a Dr. Seuss planet.
Which major retailer am I banned from and why?
Oh, stealing from Sephora?
No.
Wait, what? You're banned from
Been banned
Yeah.
God.
Definitely shoplifting.
Forever 21.
R.I.P. baby.
Where would you shoplift from? How old were you then?
Yeah, what year?
I was like in my 20s.
What is this life of crime?
I know.
That I wasn't aware
Maybe
of.
like stealing granola from the granola bar at Whole Foods.
Major retailer.
I would guess a fancy cheese of some kind. If you're stealing from a grocery store,
Food.
I'd go something that's a high dollar per
Did you
pound.
steal a purse?
It's not a grocery store.
It's Target.
I was going to say Target.
You're banned from Target?
Well, I was banned from the downtown LA Target because I was returning things too much.
Is your name and picture on some list?
I didn't have to do the
somewhere?
photo thing, but they're like, you have to stop, and I had like a talking to.
If you go there now, will they be like, I'm sorry, Miss Fineman?
Well, I'm blonde now, so they won't know.
Right.
What was I wearing when I first met Bill Hader?
Overalls.
Wait,
It was my first test.
Oh,
and
your
he was
first
doing
test.
a show because it was April.
Oh, duct tape on your
Yes!
Yeah!
That's
Oh.
Yeah.
Just duct tape on your boots?
Yep.
Was this for a character? What was this for?
It was Queef who became Uli, who became, I don't know, tried to pitch that lady a lot.
You auditioned with the character named Queef.
Yeah, Queef, and so I had a thing in my audition where I like wore a shirt and then I took my shirt off and I just had tape and stickers and I was
so-
like putting stickers on and the door opened and he was like, "Hi, I'm Bill." And he gave me this really beautiful pep talk and was like, "This is such
Wow,
a big
you
deal."
have-
Like, 'cause it is, just to test alone.
What I'm hearing in this story is that Bill didn't bang down the door and walk straight in. You said, "Come in."
Yeah.
He politely gave you a chance to, adjust.
Put a shirt on.
And you were
I mean, there was a lot of tape.
character.
It was
Chloe's
like,
you're very comfortable.
yeah,
I've
And your
touched
skin.
Chloe's boobs the most in the cast because
that's true. You're always squeezing him.
Yep.
Little perv.
Yep.
What is my favorite cut sketch?
I don't know.
The animatronic Halloween robots we did that bombed harder than anything I've ever been a part
Well,
of.
it's
in my
weird because
life.
it's like
Have you done
favorite.
Clapter? Clapter's.
King of Clapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like favorite because it went so spectacularly bad.
Oh.
What about the one where we were all like anime characters and we were like,
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Was it the Pokemon one that you and I wrote?
Actually, you've told me about a sketch where sparklers were shooting out of a snowman's head. Did that make it to air?
That was cut for time.
See, you've told me about it multiple times, which makes me feel like it's
Oh,
your favorite.
interesting.
do you ever start laughing when it bombs so bad?
Yeah, towards the end.
That's when Mikey starts improvising. That's when he goes off cards.
Yeah.
And he's tap dancing as hard as he can.
Trying to salvage
Trying
it.
to get a little moment out of it.
I wrote it down. Pokemon.
Pokemon.
You were in that?
Yeah, it was.
I
were
had
in
so
that?
much fun doing that. with you.
James and I wrote that too. We were live action Pokemon characters, and
I had so much fun doing that because it was all the effort sounds. We love making anime effort sounds.
What was this sketch? I've never heard
American dubbed over
When American
anime.
voice actors dub anime,
It's like, huh?
Did it bomb?
And so the first time we go, let's go, the audience, nothing. And we're
Yeah,
like, that's
the-
all the sketch
I think the audience doesn't know if they're free to laugh at it. And we're like, we're doing people who live in Burbank who are recording this at 11 a.m. 5 years ago. That's what the vibe is. They're thinking about they're going to go to Porto's right after this. That's the voice
You
that
want to
we're
know why
trying
it
to
bombed?
capture.
Y'all forgot to write me into it.
What was the theme of my high school's homecoming dance?
Skateboarding.
I was on ASB, so I had something to do with it.
Orange County, right?
It was
Yep.
Orange County.
Now, we were on the student government, the ASB board, so we made the theme something.
I'm going to guess.
Golf hose and
Now, this involved, like, we got
Racial
to do
purity.
a skit at the assembly, and we called them skits. So
They're sketches.
it's not just the dance, it was like a week long.
Who'd you go with?
Whitney Davis.
Popular girl.
I had a crush on her.
Still
She
do.
just
You're
wanted to be friends.
What would it be?
Spin it around.
Did you write
We ain't got all day.
Batman.
Batman? What the hell?
That's cool.
That is
And
not
the,
a
and the
rock
dance
band.
was a party at Wayne Manor. We got the Batmobile for our homecoming assembly.
Okay, that rocks
awful.
actually.
Like,
No,
all
no,
the
actually,
guys
it's
were
winning.
Why is that awful?
It's awful.
No, I think it rocks.
What do you
actually.
want?
You asked for
Old Hollywood. That's what you want. Old Hollywood.
Well, guess what? Batman the Animated Series was Art Deco, so that's an aesthetic. So
Mine was Art Deco, actually.
Actually, the Michelle Pfeiffer one's cool.
Which host was the hardest to write for?
Oh.
You just say women.
I know. Can you get Ashley out of here? I don't know this. Bonus, who was the
athlete?
easiest?
Easiest is Ryan because you guys
Yeah.
are BFFs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They text.
BFF.
They text.
Oh, yeah. Ashley got it. Gosling's the easiest. Before I was a cast member, which classic sketch did I fully recreate at home
Conehead?
for a video camera?
A video camera.
Brian Fellows' Safari Planet.
Down by the... Chris Farley sketch?
Van Down by the River.
Okay.
Church lady.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see.
Wayne's World.
That's cute.
Party time.
Do you have that video?
Maybe in an old box.
Which iconic SNL sketch am I in but never appear on camera?
Oh no.
Okay, this is hurtful.
Whoa.
Maybe something from the 50th?
Maybe.
Sweater
in Domingo, so-
surprise.
I think it's Domingo because we were
Yeah.
all in it in our show, like our show.
Yeah, it was Domingo.
Oh,
You
No,
never-
I don't care.
What happened?
They forgot I was there.
Did they not cut to
camera
you?
just
It happens. No, I don't care. This is, I don't care.
Are you the one you can hear crying off camera? Is that you?
Well, I'm shocked I was even mic'd.
Did you
Yes,
go-
you guys
wait.
mic'd me and you could hear me
Were
crying.
you there throughout rehearsal and when they
Oh yeah.
live?
Oh yeah. There were so many opportunities for them to just kind of like
kinda, why did
just
the
show
shot?
me.
Hey,
Show my
Mikey,
face.
Mikey, just out of curiosity, what does an Ashley cry sound like?
It's a little kid falling
I'm not
down.
doing this.
I can't believe you invited her.
This will be a nice one. Mikey knows this. He's read my book. How did I get into comedy?
You were working at Sephora and you were
Whoa.
sad and you didn't like it and you were in the Bay Area.
No, I liked
and
Sephora.
Oh, The Office.
You were like,
The
get
Office.
me out of here. And your mom was like, you're so funny. You should do comedy. And then you did Groundling.
Pretty much.
Is this inspiration, or did you see something and want to get into
How did
comedy,
I
or is
get
this
into
how you
I
got
don't
in?
know.
Did you do it?
How did I get into comedy? You know what? There's
gonna
a few
say high
answers.
school
I'm gonna
improv
also
team.
say another thing.
She likes The Office.
Oh my God, I was just writing that. Okay, they got them all.
Okay.
The Office,
American.
by being annoying, and then Mom.
Mom.
That could be a
You're a
heart.
good mom.
She's sweet,
That's
Nicole Williams.
rare.
Hey.
What's up, Nicole?
What's up, Nicole? Let's all say hi, Nicole.
Hi,
Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
What's up,
There
baby?
you go. Okay, do you just call my mother baby? We'll talk about that after. Which music guess leftovers hard-boiled eggs did I eat?
I have no
HB.
clue.
You
It was a
have,
music
like,
guess?
Role model.
Yes,
Serious.
this
God,
is
you're
real.
obsessed
Model.
with HBs.
I know you carry around hard-boiled eggs.
This
in a
was it
Ziploc
this year.
bag.
Was it this year?
Stinkiest bag
It
of
all
all
blurs together. Might have been last year. Oh, it was last year.
It was last year.
I ate.
Chris Martin, he seems like a healthy guy.
Yeah, who asked for it on their rider?
Yeah.
So hard-boiled eggs.
See, it's not necessarily like a
Chris Martin was
healthy-
like, I want hard-boiled eggs, and I don't want to see a single shoes. If you bring me shoes, I'm going to be
Stevie next.
pissed.
Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
Do they have like a stinky boiled egg vibe or a healthy boiled
Like
egg
a
vibe?
healthy and their performance needed.
Lady Gaga.
And I'm gonna say chairs.
Tate McRae!
Tate McRae.
Hey, you stole Tate McRae's HBs.
I didn't steal. I was offered. What's my comfort snack on set?
Hard-boiled
eggs.
That's okay.
Carried
That
in a
is
Ziploc bag.
that is not my comfort thing.
walks
That is
around with a
fuel.
Ziploc bag
That
with
is
eggs in it.
fuel.
Cookie.
And you know what's awful about that Ziploc bag, Mikey? She uses the same one the whole year.
Oh, I know.
That's why it smells disgusting.
That's why it
like I'm
smells
just
like
being
that.
attacked.
Carrot cake from Carrot
Oh, I
Express.
wish. That's not my comfort one. That's just my
Comfort.
delight. That's
A
my
fruit?
Sunday
A fruit
delight.
cup?
No.
Almonds.
How about this? It's a drink.
Oh, tea.
disgusting.
Tea.
No.
Hard vodka.
Smoothie?
If you guys don't get this,
Kind of weed
smoothie.
soda. Like a-
Oh, black iced coffee.
ding ding. Sarah gets 400 points.
Dang.
Call that a
Is that it?
Yeah, I'd say that's a drink.
food.
Flaw in the
That's
gameplay.
No, it's not.
Which fictional character is my fashion icon?
Lamb chop.
Clown.
Fictional.
Pee-wee.
Bozo the Clown from WGN.
It's either Lamb Chop
Sam to her.
or
Pee-wee's
You don't call
Playhouse?
Sam
I think we're discussing.
Mr.
Mary
Mime
Shelley?
from
Was
Pokemon.
a person.
No, that's not right.
Oh, you're Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall, but she's not-
The lead clown in Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Close!
Nosferatu if he went to Studio 54.
Pennywise.
Anyway.
Chucky. Oh, the nanny.
Nanny! She was working at a bridal shop
I
in
knew
Flushing,
this.
Queens.
Y'all were so busy roasting my ass. You forgot to think critically.
Do you have a nanny tattoo? Not yet.
No, I do have a lamb chop.
You do have a
I
lamp
knew
chop.
that.
What was my television debut?
Oh, Days of Our Lives?
Cheaters.
Real Sex, the clown.
I
fetish
actually
one?
think I have one that no one knows about.
Were you on like a search party or
Class.
something before you got SNL?
Real.
They never asked me.
Three busy
kinda fucked
Debras. Three busy Debras.
Well,
Modeling?
the research is showing that it's Adult Swim, but I think I have a secret one that was so not seen by anyone that it's not even on IMDb.
What?
I did stand up on a show called Laugh Tracks where they reenacted your stand up.
On MTV?
I do remember
In
that.
animation?
I did one of those, and my episode was the one that came after its cancellation.
Right.
So I was like, there it is, there it is. We're all gonna watch it, Mom. Yeah. it doesn't-
Reenacted how?
And they play the audio and then they have actors
Yeah.
reenact it.
It's like drunk history style. But
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
What's the grossest sketch I ever pitched?
When you made a wish on a pube.
Oh, that was good.
Wait, the
Did that make it
ass.
to table?
The butt dial
That went to
one was
table.
pretty.
Oh!
Wait, did it go to dress?
That did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did?
Which one?
Butt dial?
Butt
Butt
dial.
dial.
Butt dial.
That's a good answer.
I also like the ones where your boobs were so long and they like,
Oh,
did
that was
different-
good too.
the body double one, right? Is that what that was?
Good. I guess butt
Snail
dial.
Trail Samantha?
And it got
Butt dial.
it was before your time. It got cut because I was playing a human ass, and the ass was
actual
too
butt.
realistic. There was a like full balls and taint on the ass,
Yeah.
basically.
I know, that was Audrey Plaza.
Yes.
Audrey
Yeah.
Plaza.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza.
Plaza.
And I said Audrey Plaza. I love Aubrey too. I'm losing my mind.
Oh God, is this what's gonna happen to me in a couple of years?
Yeah.
Where is the weirdest place I ever performed?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh,
My brain said the depths of hell. Like
I
you've
was-
done it all.
Crazy Chris's Clown Cellar.
Did you do like the laundromat thing in San Francisco?
No.
A small
One of those basements full of women where a guy lives in a normal
Chained
life on
to a
top.
radio,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Something like
a
that. Some
puppet
sort of.
studio.
A garage.
Yoga studio with the lights on in the middle of the day. Sucked. Sucked.
Unpaid, right?
Yes.
Definitely
Are they
unpaid.
doing yoga?
Chicago. Yeah.
What?
That's a terrible.
For a yoga class?
Yeah. Terrible.
Were you doing some vintage Sarah stuff?
Yeah, it was terrible.
What was my first TikTok?
Oh.
I actually don't know.
Doing a
this.
song.
Something hilarious.
But I have an
I'll tell you that
idea.
much.
It's a weird little song that's where the meter keeps kind of.
I never did a song on TikTok.
How old were you? Can I ask?
21.
Were you in
Oh.
college?
So
I'm
last
21.
year.
I was in
I
college.
can't drink now.
I'm gonna say a song.
Something that you
It's
were
related to one of you, actually.
Is it
Wait,
cake?
what did you say?
Yes.
Oh my god!
First, it was a cake because I did
Really?
something where I made.
that from Jane?
Yeah, it was basically Is It Cake was my idea, and I started it. And then Mikey was like, "This person
I
can't
called
really
that
like
person.
call me on." Yeah, no, it was I did an Is It Cake like where I'm shocked about, but then I made the cake and it was just like a layer cake. It was like a lime and a layer cake.
That's cool.
Yeah. What classic film am I superstitious about finishing?
The Exorcist.
Godfather.
That is kind of close in phonetically.
Goodfellas.
What?
Tommy Boy.
The Godfather?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, because it's too scary.
Does it start with the?
Tell us,
Did I
girl.
tell you? It's The Graduate because I watched it the first time I hung out with my BFF, Leva, and now we're scared. I'm scared that if we finish it,
You won't be
Yeah.
friends.
that something horrible will happen.
That's so
It's a really good end.
I know how it ends. It's like one of the most famous movies.
How does it end?
It ends really
With that
conclusively.
crazy shot.
You haven't seen that?
In a moment of
The car
Are you
and
really
stuff.
superstitious?
I don't.
interrupt
Yes.
the wedding?
No, I don't know. What's something I watched that I consider a guilty pleasure?
Oh.
The news.
The news.
guy.
Family Guy.
She's Gen Z.
I do
though.
watch Traitors, but I don't feel bad.
SNL.
Reality.
I watch all my scenes just as a compilate. No,
Guilty pleasure.
The
don't
L
know.
word.
I'm not the L word.
Clocked.
House
Clocked.
hunters. Queer as folk.
Well, I put the Olympics, but that's not true. But basically, I watched, I would say, 7 hours of the Olympics, and I just
So much where it
or 7
became
hours a day.
guilty
Sorry,
pleasure.
7 hours a day of the Olympics. What pop culture fandom am I currently deep in?
BTS.
Not
I don't know.
One Direction.
Jack Johnson.
Don't. Ew. Sorry.
Surf
don't.
rock.
What's that like?
all great answers. All
Why don't
things
you
I
like Jack Johnson?
I'm not all things I
You
love,
are just
but
so
not
not with anything
not-
that's happening today.
Why
Sabrina
are you
Carpenter?
2026.
Why don't you like Jack Johnson?
It's not.
okay.
Hey
Hey guys, can you stop side conversations?
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's kind
close
of my
the
moment,
breakout
so-
rooms
Sorry,
here.
do it again.
Nirvana.
breakout
You're
room?
looking close and peeking for every single one. Okay, my answer is the Nirvana, the band, the movie. I have seen it twice in the movie.
Looking around for the camera.
When did it come
Nirvana,
out?
or with Nirvana, the band.
Is
Is
it
it
out?
good? Nirvana the band, the movie. I went and saw it by myself the other day. Had a great time. Packed
That.
theater.
Oh, I saw it in a theater full of guys like you.
Oh, okay. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Nerds!
Who does George Clooney think I look like? And I need a Sharpie to write down my funny answer.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. Wow, that hurts.
Story to that
Bob
one.
Dylan.
Bob Dylan. Well, he
No,
wouldn't
like
be too far
like
off.
a painting. You look like a painting.
I look like a painting. These are interesting.
Who is the Muppet who's a tube?
Which painting is very key?
Beaker? Beaker.
No, that's
Beaker?
what I said. I
The
didn't say
Muppet?
Beaker.
That was the demeaning nickname I had in high school. So that is a fun memory to dredge up from the
Yeah,
abyss
thanks,
of the
Mikey.
Plague era Wes Anderson.
Did George Clooney tell you this?
Yes, we were on a Nespresso commercial shoot, and my red hair was a little bit longer in that day, and he said, "You look like medieval Wes Anderson."
The ones with
you have a bob?
Danny DeVito, those
I
ones?
didn't quite have a bob, but it was flat ironed that
like
day.
it.
Were it those
That's a
commercials
compliment.
where he was with Danny
It was with
DeVito?
Natalie Dormer, and it was the best commercial gig I ever had in my life because it was, a couple days of work, and then it played in Japan for like 10 straight years.
Wow.
So my wife was very grateful for that.
You got a nice Wes
Cashish.
Anderson tie because you have little dogs.
Yes, and I like to ride on a train and scribble in a little notebook. Yeah. Yeah,
I'd
I'm
love
twee
for
as
George
shit.
Clooney to tell me I look
Get
like
over
anything.
it. Okay, what SNL story is my Roman Empire?
Well, James has the thing of like every famous SNL alumni has reached out to him to tell him he's amazing.
Wait, really?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Lucky.
I'm still waiting on Julia Sweeney.
I'm still
I don't
waiting
know
on
this.
any phone call.
Like a Dana Carvey story, maybe?
A Dana
Or a
Carvey
Fred
story.
Armisen story.
Maybe a Fred Armisen
I bet
story.
it's a Fred Armisen.
Well, I'm gonna write down the thing I think about a lot.
Oh, didn't Dana Carvey ask for tips on an impression?
That's true.
That's good.
And
Mike Myers asking you.
It was Mike Myers.
Yes. Ooh, I got a point.
Asking about Musk?
About Elon Musk.
Oh, that was close.
One day at SNL, going into work, I got a call from an unknown number, and it was comedy legend Mike Myers
That's so
asking
cool.
me to do Elon Musk for him for a second.
Wow.
And it was a terrifying little moment, and that I'm like wandering through the Midtown crowds, being like, basically, my terrible Elon
was
Musk.
good.
Which musical guest left me starstruck?
Jack White?
Paul McCartney.
Timothy
McCartney.
Chalamet.
It might have been. I think Sarah's got it right. I think it's going to be Paul.
Yeah, of course.
Because duh. But that moment was really special at SNL 50. He finished off the special playing the end of Abbey Road, and then I don't even know if I can say. Can I even say this? A J started floating around the studio.
What is that?
I didn't have
A J. A J, Mom. Yeah, it was a J, Mom.
Okay.
Pot.
I didn't have anything to do with that. That's disgusting.
Yeah, and so there was just something going on in the air, and at one point it was just me and Paul McCartney holding each other's shoulders, looking in each other's eyes, and I had no clue what to say, and I was just like, brother, thank you for the music. Brother, thank you for the music. And he was like,
Shoot.
thank you for all the sketch work you've done over the years.
Wow.
I don't think
It's
he said
equivalent.
that. What are two things that Timothy Chalamet and I have in common?
You both dated a Kardashian.
You wear sweatpants.
Oh. Bob Dylan impression.
Bob Dylan impression. And we both love to maintain a nasty little dirt stash right there in that precious real estate, right above that upper lip. Timmy and I love to just grow a little bit of something up there and let it do what it do.
Gross.
Wait, do the Bob Dylan phone. That's my
Bob Dylan's phone
Yeah.
on vibrate. Y'all ready for this? Classic jazz for you.
Paula Pell told me that could be referred to as a womb broom. Isn't
A
that
womb broom.
gross? That?
Wow.
Think about it, girl.
Munching.
Yucky.
It's about munching.
Use your head.
What a yucky
Use your
thing to say,
head.
Paula.
Think. Where's the womb?
Where's
What
your
does a
womb?
broom? You got it?
Wait, can we have one last quick showdown?
Tiebreaker.
Where would my dream vacation be?
Dream vacation.
I got
You
it.
go first.
Japan.
That's great. But I would hope to have a gig in Japan that's
No.
a working vacation. That's not what the hell this is about.
I feel like you do talk a lot about Hawaii. I feel like it's like a gig that pays
he
for you
works
to
in
go
Hawaii.
with your family at a resort. You could bring Homer and Becca or Europe.
Can I guess?
A beach.
Did Chloe win? Oh, brother.
Big hit.
Keep that in?